everybody. How are you guys? I'm just gonna... Okay, let me know. It said it was paused due to poor connection. No, people are coming in. Welcome, you guys. How are you? I'm so excited today because I'm going to share with you one of my favorite new collections. Let me just pin this comment. When you guys jump on, I would love for you to drop the word icon, I-C-O-N, because this is the collection that I want to share with you today. It is brand new from BelleTress. You guys know I love myself some BelleTress wigs, and I want to show you 6 out of the 12 brand new styles. So when you guys jump on, drop the word icon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send over to you. What is going on? Can you guys hear me? Are we good? You guys let me know. Can you hear me? It keeps popping up on my screen saying it's pausing due to poor connection. I don't know. I think that you guys, I think we're good. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Diana. Good to see you. Hi, Sherry. How's it going? Hi, Tanya. Okay, so ladies, let's get right into it. BelleTress came out with a brand new collection. It's called the Icon Collection. If you drop the word icon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a collection. Should I jump off? It's skipping some. Is it, Anna? Can you guys let me know? Like, should I continue or should I drop off and come back on? Okay, you can hear. Okay, Victoria, you can hear me. Okay, so we're going to roll with this. This has never happened during a live where it shows bad connection. When you drop the word icon in the comments, I'm going to send you the link to all 12, but there's 6 that I got. Okay, so as you know, I don't always look at everything. When something new comes out, I typically get a bit of a sneak peek before they're launched. And then I go through them and I decide, okay, which ones do I think I'm going to really love, or which ones do I order the ones that I love. Okay. And that's what I did. So I have 6 out of the 12. When I send you the link to the full collection, I'm going to indicate which styles I showed today and in which colors. Because the other thing is they have, within the Icon Collection, there are 12 colors to choose from. They're all brand new colors, except for one. One they've duplicated, which I'm glad about, which is Milkshake Blonde R, because it's a gorgeous blonde. So I have 6 different colors from this collection, 6 out of the 12. Guys, if you can see my screen, it says pause due to poor connection. Anyways, we're going to roll with it and see how this goes. Okay, so let me show you the inside of one of the caps on this brand new Icon Collection, because all of the caps are the same. And sometimes when we look at wigs, we're like, well, what justifies different price points, right? We're searching and we're looking at different ones, but there's a variety of different price points. A couple of things. Number one, the fiber. You know, is it human hair? Is it synthetic fiber? Is it HD synthetic fiber? But then moreover on that, and then length, like longer wigs are typically more expensive than shorter wigs because there's more hair or more fiber within it. But the other thing that really determines, so within this Icon Collection, it is number one, it's 3/4 of the way hand tied. Okay. So all of this section here is hand tied, except for this section at the back. Do you see where the lines are? That's closed wefting. These are all lower density styles. They're all lightweight styles. That's partly why I love them so much. These caps are coded as average and they fit true to average. So the Icon Collection, average size caps, and they fit true to average. When you've looked at BelleTress in the past, was more generous in size. This Icon Collection is certainly, to me, running true to average. Okay, so let me go through the 6 that I absolutely love, and I'm going to share the colors. First and foremost, this is number 1, and not only is it the first one that I'm showing you, it is my hands down favorite. Okay, if you guys have followed me for a while, you know that I keep many of my wigs in their boxes, except for the ones that I, are on regular rotation, my favorites. And I have, some of these wig stands, wig heads at the top, on my top shelf, where I keep my favorites on. And Kelly has absolutely earned her spot on my top shelf because I love it. Here's why I love it. Do you guys know what my favorite wig of all time? Okay, oh shoot, I was hoping they might fit a little. Oh, Shelly, you were hoping that they might fit a little bit bigger. There is some stretch. Shelly, what is your head circumference? And if I miss your message, then just message me afterwards, okay? What was I saying? Okay, guys, I'm going to Brain fog is one of them, and I just had it. Oh, I know. Okay, my favorite wig of all time is Raquel Welch Selfie Mode. Okay, I have a ton of them in a bunch of different colors, but it is not a lower density style. If I started out my wig journey trying selfie mode, it would have felt like too much hair, but now I absolutely love it. If you love the look of selfie mode and you want a lower density style, get Kelly. This one, I absolutely love it. So it's got the great cap construction, but and show you guys Kelly from all sides. So this is my side, and ladies, I have worn this on repeat. I've gone out for dinner, I've gone grocery shopping, I've gone out with my girlfriends, I've done a whole bunch of stuff with this wig. So this is, I have not styled it, I have not done anything different. It's parted in the middle. You guys can see the illusion of scalp. It's parted in the middle, but it's got a full monofilament. It actually has a double monofilament top. All of these wigs do. Stuttering here because it keeps popping up saying that my connection is bad. So I hope you guys can hear me. They've got double monofilament tops, which means that illusion of scalp is going to be incredibly natural. Basically, it's like 2 layers of fabric. Let me lift this up. So this is, hold on. Do you see that? There's 2 layers. So 1 layer here and then 1 underneath. That is a double monofilament top. So although I have it parted down the middle, you can part this piece on the left, on the right, however you personally choose. Okay. So this is Kelly, and the back, it is so beautiful. Here's the other cap feature that is stinking amazing on the Icon collection. So it's got the lace front that runs all the way down and around these ear tabs. So this is a bit of silicone, great for security, right within these areas. And then they have extended napes with Velcro adjusters, okay? I have a 22-inch circumference head for reference, and they're fitting me beautifully. I have them sort of adjusted at this point. So, Shelly, when you were talking about wanting them to fit a little bit bigger, I have a 22-inch circumference head, and this is where mine are. So there's still room to take it out, and then there's like plenty of room to bring it in as well, okay? So this is the color Brown Sugar Sweet Cream, okay? I made a couple of notes because I want to make sure that brown base, and then it's got some soft golden blonde highlights running throughout it. To me, this is more, it reads overall very neutral in tone. So not Brown Sugar Sweet Cream, correction. Brown Sugar Blonde R. This is Brown Sugar Blonde R. It's more neutral in tone, like overall. I absolutely love this color. Okay, you guys may have seen me showing Austin. This is the cutest, shortest, waviest style. I love it. For those of you guys that follow Loverly Gray on Instagram, or I think she has Facebook and all the things. But when I first put Austin on, it reminded me of Loverly Gray's hair. And that's her handle, Loverly Gray. She doesn't have gray hair. She has beautiful blonde hair. And this is the color Sparkling Champagne Blonde R. Okay, let me just talk about this. It's got light golden beige tones running throughout it. It's multi-dimensional, as you can see. It has, the rooting is done really well, and it's quite dimensional. I would say overall, this reads neutral to cool in overall tone. So this is Austin. Guys, if you're just jumping on, drop the word Icon, I-C-O-N. That's the name of this collection. Drop Icon in the comments. I'm going to send you the link to all 12 of the new styles. I'm showing you guys 6 of them today. These were my favorite out of the 6 that I chose. This style Austin is so stinking cute. So again, I have it parted in the middle. And let me show you. Okay, I have a bit of my own bio here. Hold on. Okay. The lace front is running all the way around the ear tab there. Okay, so my coverage is super good. They've got metal stays within these ear tabs. So what you want to end your pointer finger on either side of the ear tabs and sort of bend them into a C shape towards your head and then push in. Okay, that helps with that illusion of, it laying flat. right beside your ear. What do you guys think of Austin in Sparkling Champagne Blonde R? I think that this is perfect, ladies, for the summer. For those of you guys that want to stay cool, you want hair that's staying off of your neck. There's so much out of this style, so I think it is so cute. Here's the back of Austin, okay? And remember, all of these styles are 3/4 of the way hand tied. So they're sitting super flush to my head. Like they don't feel wiggy. They don't feel like there's a lot of volume within there. It's very natural volume. Cindy, yes, my favorite wig is Raquel Welch's Selfie Mode. But Kelly, that I just had on a moment ago, is a really great option for those of you guys that love the look of Selfie Mode, but want a lower density piece. Okay. What other questions or comments do we have in here? Hold on. Okay. I got this, was it 2 years ago at Anthropology, and I love it too. I wear it on repeat, to be honest, sometimes a little bit too much. There's a couple of things that I end up wearing over and over again, like my jean shirt that I wear over and over again. They're sort of staples in my closet. And when I come on and film, I'm like, oh God, what the heck am I going to wear today? And so I just typically grab my old faithfuls. Okay. So this one here is Teresa, and this is Havana Brown R. Okay. It's a really neutral brunette. It's like a medium brunette. It doesn't have a lot of reds that are pulling out of it at all. So those of you that love a brunette without any red in it, this Teresa, I love the length. I love the wave pattern. I think it's awesome. Same cap construction, so I'm not going to go over that again. If you're just jumping on, I will be posting this. Hold on. I'm going to be posting this afterwards onto my page, so you can catch the beginning if you missed it. So I'm just adjusting it. I'm just adjusting it using the ear tabs. Okay. What I'll tell you is that these styles in the Icon collection are lower density. However, this one, Teresa, is to me, out of the 6 that I have, Teresa has the most density. And it could be a bit of the color for me, but do you see it? Like there's a decent amount of, it's not permatease, guys. It's just hair and the way that the fibers are laying. So one thing that I encourage you to do, see how I have it parted in the center? I can part it on the right. And sometimes what I get is people say, Erin, it doesn't look like it does on you, on me. And one of the things that I would encourage you to do is to play around with the parting space. So left, it looks more, hold on, let me stop playing with it. It looks more voluminous to me. That's why I personally like it parted more in the center than I do on the side, because I think it just sort of breaks up a bit of that volume. So out of the 6 that I'm showing you today, Teresa has the most hair, okay? The most volume. If you like sort of this length and a wavy style, hold tight, because I've got another option for you that I think that you're going to really love. So this is Teresa, but this color is really beautiful. The one thing I want to show you, on brunettes, sometimes dots appear. Let me get up close so you guys can see. Can you guys see the little dots? Those are the knots, okay? That's where each of the fibers are tied into this lace. And oftentimes, when you'll see manufacturers pull that lighter shade in the mix up to the front, the reason they're doing that in part is to disguise these knots. I will tell you that on Havana Brown R, I'm noticing the knots. So if this bothers you, which it kind of bothers me, to be honest, if that bothered you, I want to make sure that you're aware of it. And then the back. I think it's really beautiful. That said, Teresa has a decent amount of volume. I like this color, the Havana Brown. I just wish the knotting perhaps wasn't as obvious on it, okay? Let me show you another wavy option that's similar to Teresa that I find has lower volume, and I think I like it better. Okay, so this is Bradshaw in Butter Cake Blonde R. Okay, so this color, Butter Cake Blonde R, it's sort of neutral to warm. Like you'll see a lot of neutral tones in it, but do you see a little bit of the warmer shades that are running throughout? And it's got a medium ash blonde that's running through it right here. You can see those lighter shades. Do you see it right here? It's got a bit of it's a really beautiful, this is a really beautiful blonde. And there's the root. Okay, so that's Butter Cake Blonde R on Bradshaw. Okay, let me pop on Bradshaw. I have Bradshaw parted on the left. I've worn it a number of different ways. Parted on the left, parted in the center. But I thought I'd start out and show you guys hand side. Okay, so there is the illusion of scalp. That's my bio hair that's peeking out there. There we go. Okay, and the parting space. If you want to further define the parting space, guys, you can take a little bit of powder and put it within the line here. I have not done any of that, but you could absolutely do that. I don't do that very often, just to be very honest. The other tip that I'll give you is, you know, when we get these flyaways here, right? You know, when we get those flyaways, one thing that I find really helps is using like a wig wax. This is John Renault's Peace Out Cream, and I find that it's very helpful. Or even, you know, some hairspray. This is Hair You Wear Shape. So I would just take that back, give it a bit of a spray. It's a, you know, it's sort of like a temporary fix, right? So this is Bradshaw. Again, I've worn this one as well. I think the wave pattern is really pretty. What do you guys think of this color, Butter Cake Blonde? I think it's quite pretty. Okay, let me do a turn. Whoops. I'm going to show you this parted in the center in a second too. Okay. So this one, do you notice on Bradshaw, it's much lower density than we saw on Teresa. I think you guys are going to like Bradshaw better than Teresa. Okay. I do. I personally do. That's from the left, and then Bradshaw from the back. It's a great length. It's a great density. The wave pattern is really pretty. I've never had a live where the connection is showing that it's weak every 30 seconds. That's what's happening here. It's crazy. It's distracting me for sure. Okay. So that is Bradshaw parted in the center. So do you see how much that changes it up, guys? So when you get your wig, make sure that you play around with the parting space. It makes a huge difference in how the piece is overall going to look. Like I like the center like this, or just slightly off center. And I like my parting space to be a little bit messy. For me, when something is perfect, like when a parting space is perfect, it just reads a little bit fake. So do you guys have any questions or thoughts on Bradshaw and this color Butter Cake? What do you guys think? Okay, Alicia, you liked Austin. I do too. I think it's adorable. Great for anyone who wants to try the bob but not chop the hair. Oh yes, Austin is absolutely. I mean, how many times have I had buyer's remorse when in the past when I used to cut my hair and try different things and I loved it. Lise, have you missed much? Sorry, hon, I don't know when you jumped on, but I'm going to be posting this onto my page afterwards. So if you missed any at the beginning, you can circle back and watch the live afterwards. And if you're just jumping on, drop the word icon. I'll send you the link to all 12 of the new icon collection. I'll indicate the 6 that I wore today and the colors that I'm showing them in. I've got 6 of the brand new colors. This is the best collection. Love all the styles. Hard to choose. Deborah, absolutely. I agree. It's one of their best collections from BelleTress I have ever seen. I really love it. Okay, let's talk about Winour. I've got 2 more to show you guys, this being one of them. This is Winour. It is absolutely freaking adorable. It is lightweight. It's low density. And this is the color Milkshake. This is the one that they have duplicated. So Milkshake Blonde R is a stunningly beautiful color. It is a rooted shade, but it's not too, like the roots aren't too deep on this particular piece. You've got some really great side bangs, swept back within here. This mix is absolutely gorgeous on Milkshake Blonde R. And this is Winour, okay? Totally easy. And this, hold on, let me just play around with this. depending on how you part it, it looks so different. If you guys look at the stock photo on this piece, it looks horrible. Sorry to BelleTress, but the stock photo on Winour looks bad. Okay, it looks bad. It's not pretty, but it is a pretty style. So I'm going to show you how, by changing this parting space, how different Winour can look. But it is light density, running all the way around those ear tabs. So if you wanted to, like, you could take this style, you could take any of these styles and pin them back. You know, if you want to get the hair away from your face or you're hot, whatever it might be, because of that extended lace, you can easily do that. This is not a face flopper either. So, you know, I haven't put any product in this. I've done a review on it, but I haven't put any product in it. So typically if you have a face flopper, when you do this to look down at your desk as an example, then it all flops forward. How cute is this? And then it's totally tuckable. Okay. That's how it looks tucked from the side. Did I do it good? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Right. I typically, when I tuck my hair with wigs, guys, I like to leave this piece out, because if I do this, let me show you what it looks like. Okay. If I do that, doesn't it kind of look weird, right? That looks weird. But if you do this instead, that looks much more natural. Okay. And then Winour from the back. This is another one. You know what? It's going to stay cool because it's staying off of your neck. I love the side swept. Like in the stock photo, it's almost like, it's almost like this. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. But look at how easy. All I did was like run my fingers through it. Done and done, right? Like, it's not rocket science. It's so easy to play around with it. I just don't understand. I don't understand. If you look at the stock photo, you're going to think Erin is telling us the wrong wig. Okay, so this is how it looks when it's parted in the center. So do you see like a completely different look? So you do have some of these shorter bangs within Winour. When it's pushed to the side, you don't even notice them, right? But if you're somebody that likes this length, but you want bangs, you could easily have bangs cut into Winour. You see? I mean, they would be too long, obviously, for me, but you could go and get these cut and take that to your stylist. So there's a lot of ways that you could wear Winour. Just to be able to have flexibility in a style when maybe you only have one wig or maybe you have two. So being able to, you know, style it, being able to, oh, somebody's saying that it's freezing again. Darn. Sorry guys, I'm just going to keep going. Being able to style it is really awesome. Okay. Last one, and ladies, I'm reaching out to my friends at Wigs by Patty's Pearls and asking for another one today. Okay, this is, hold on. This is Katniss. It's the longest one that I got. It's overall 23 inches. And this one is Truffle Cream R. This is a really unique shade. I've had a number of you guys asking me about manufacturer's description on truffle cream. They describe it as a medium brown base, okay, with light blonde highlights running throughout it. They say that it's subtle blonde accents. I don't think it's subtle. I don't. I think it's quite prominent. And I'm not quite sure how I feel about this color. The base of the brunette is beautiful. I don't know if I personally, for me, love the dimension with this particular blonde, but with that said, perhaps you do. Okay, so this is Truffle Cream R. All right, this style Katniss though is one of my faves from a long straighter wig perspective because it's lightweight and it's low density. It sits so you've got to play around with this for a second. So I'm just going to take, you're going to definitely want to use a wide tooth comb on Katniss. And you're going to need to comb it out throughout the day because they're all made from BelleTress's heat-friendly synthetic fiber, which I personally really love because they feel very fine. And they don't come with any crazy unnecessary shine, which is what I dislike about straight synthetic wigs. Oftentimes, if you have a straight synthetic wig, ladies, using dry shampoo is a great way to knock out the shine. I have a few of those hairs. So what I would do if I took some wig wax as an example, guys, like this is the Jon Renau Peace Out Cream. Sorry, didn't mean to dunk into it. But then just run your fingers around the front where those flyaways are happening. I just got a little chunk on there. And that helps with the flyaways, which is so incredibly helpful. And again, I have this parted in the middle, but this is 23 inches. It's long, it's layered. There is another one within the collection that I decided not to get because there's just a lot of duplication. The one thing that I want to make sure, because I was talking to another lady the other day, she said, what was she saying? Oh, she was saying that Kelly looked so much like Laguna, and she's not wrong. However, what I wanted to make sure that she was aware of was how different Kelly is than Laguna, BelleTress's Laguna. And that's in the cap construction. So we were chatting about it and I was sharing, you know, Kelly's got 3/4 of the way hand tied, full monofilament top, lace front that runs around the ear tabs. And she's like, oh, wow, it is really different. So sometimes what we see on the outside isn't always telling the full story. Okay, is my 3 inches. It's lower density. It's sitting really close to my scalp, which I love. It's absolutely tuckable, which I think is great. You can part it on the left, part it on the right, however you choose. This is with all of the hair at the back. So I love this one. There is a longer, straighter style within the collection that I decided not to get. It's not that it's bad. I just passed on it. It's about 18 inches in length, similar to this, but it looks more like a flat ironed look. So do you see how these ends sort of bend beautifully? The other one within this collection that's longer, not quite as long as Katniss, but is longer, is more of a flat ironed look than we see on Katniss. So anyways, I don't know what we're doing, Teresa. That's funny. I hope that this disruption in the connection, guys, wasn't too painful. It was super distracting for me. You know what? Normally when I jump on lives, like I feel like I'm at home. I'm totally comfortable. I've done this time and time and time again, but it was a little distracting because it kept popping up on my screen. So thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate it. Head to your messages. If you're watching this live and you've dropped icon in there, my little computer has sent you guys all the links. Okay. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.